Licensed psychiatrists are on the job. We're asking for a friend on the Morning Hustle.
All right, man. Sometimes you miss us in the DM. Sometimes you don't pick up the phone and you end up on voicemail, just like Tamika did.
What's up, Morning Hustle? So I just moved into a new neighborhood about 6 months ago, and my man and I are throwing a little get-together for the championship game tonight. It's going to be small, about 20 people. Now, I've heard people say, like, the best thing to do would be invite your neighbors, but I really don't want to. Honestly, I don't know how they're going to get along with my friends, vice versa, and I really don't want any static with my neighbors. So should I invite them anyway as like a grand gesture or nah? Help me out.
That's tough. Usually your first inclination is pretty much the answer. Because, like, sometimes you know what friend groups mix well with other groups of people. And if your intuition is telling you probably not, it would be a good idea, that might be for the best. Because your friends might do things your neighbors don't do.
Drugs?
Yeah. or just like energy-wise. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a mismatch.
Yeah, but they look. That's not your problem. If this is a get-together, whatever goes on at your house is what's going to go on. If y'all don't drink over there, that's up to you. A lot of people do drink, so that would be on them. But me personally, I've never been cool with my neighbor type of person.
Same.
Because the problem is when you get cool with your neighbor, sometimes it helps you, but sometimes it hinders you. Because say you in a rush running out, now they want to talk.
Right.
Like, I've gotten stuck in that situation where, like, they want to sit there and talk for 15 minutes, and I'm like, all right, well, I got to get to work. Like, so I've never been that type of personal with my neighbors.
My personal thing is like, you got to give your neighbor, I think, 4 seasons. Give them a year before you get close, because I need to see you in every element. I need to make sure, like, as a neighbor, what are your friends like? You're new to the neighborhood. I want to be inviting you. Or if I invite you, I would think, like, as a neighbor, you're just doing this to be cool. You know what I mean? I'm not going to, because you told me about it, I'm not going to call the cops. I'm not going to make a noise complaint, but I'm not going to be there either.
See, I like that. Because you told me about it. Right. That makes sense. But I'm not that friendly with inviting people in my home. Some of my friends ain't never been to my home.
See, the wild part is I've always been cool with either my neighbor to my left or my neighbor to the right, no matter where I live. So if I was doing a thing, I probably still wouldn't invite them if the energies didn't match. Oh, like, nah, such gonna be there. He kind of wild. I don't want to be judged based on blah, blah, blah. So sometimes I do keep that level of distance. So, I think she's probably right by, like, just deciding, hey, like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't invite them because your first thing that you thought of, that came first to you for a reason.
Sure. I also want to know how loud they're going to be that you got to inform your neighbors, because usually you do that with a cookout.
True.
And that's what you invite them to, because that's outside. Typically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, we on the deck and stuff. If y'all want to come by, grab a plate. But when it's something that's inside the house, it's like, ain't y'all just watching the game? What's going on?
Unless you're doing it in the backyard.
Right. You watching the game. You said 20 people. And my thing is, I need to know what my neighbor's friends look like. How do you vibe? How was your friends? Because if me and my friends, I know we're extra, like, no, we can't deal with it.
I just wanted to make sure nobody's trying to rob the neighborhood. You got all these suspicious cars pulling up.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to let them know.
Yo, because, like, one thing, for sure, like, in certain neighborhoods, when there's, like, New Year's Eve and Super Bowl, it is usually more cars on the block than you would normally ever see. So, yeah, you do want to kind of, like, police and monitor everything and make sure, like, nobody wilding and putting the blame back on you. So, make sure they're informed. So, hustlers, help out. 866-HUSTLE-8, 866-478-5338. Should Tamika invite the neighbors or nah? She feels it could be a nice gesture, but, her friends might be doing too much. 866-HUSTLE-8, we asking for a friend. Tina and Raleigh on the line. What up?
Okay, no, don't invite them. I wouldn't do that. And also, too, I thought it was customary. When I first moved to my neighborhood, it was the opposite. All my neighbors came and brought us stuff. I mean, I think they were just trying to be nosy, but still, no, I wouldn't invite them to anything. And then if you do invite them to, like, let it be like a neighbor thing. You know what I mean? Like, a couple of neighbors, but not like mix with your family and friends.
I see that.
How you just trying to befriend a stranger? I mean, I get it, because they're right there and they could probably help you out, because I'm not going to lie. Last week, my neighbors came to help me out. You know what I mean? Like, it was a little issue, a fire.
Okay.
And they helped me put it out. Like, so that was great. in that case. And then I felt bad, like, damn, I don't never speak to them.
Right.
And I should have thought about that, moving
Well,
forward.
at least now you got a bridge that, like, made it to where you kind of have a position where you can speak to them now.
Yeah,
You
like
have
I put
something
a
coming.
toll on the bridge because I'm just really not.
Saying,
Yeah,
now
I'm
you're
not like
stuck.
that.
Call State Farm, not me.
Yeah, that's right. Call State Farm.
But I feel like we're overlooking something. We're overlooking the friends. Maybe that's why she's new to the neighborhood. Her friends keep causing trouble at different places. Where she, we're blaming it on the neighbor, but it might be the friend. Right?
See, and if your friends make it to where you got to keep moving,
Yes.
That's crazy.
you're the problem, Tamika, because you need to know when to cut people off and keep it pushing. Don't drag your problems with you. But even going back to what Lo was saying about, like, sometimes the benefits of being tight with your neighbors. We was on vacation during the Christmas break, and, on the Ring camera, I'm seeing, like, there's, like, Mount Present more, in front of the house, because, like, Amazon still be dropping the packages off. Sometimes you need somebody to hold them packages for you till you get back.
That's
Because
it.
them porch pirates, they'll get you.
That's
That's
right.
it. But that's why I don't want to know my neighbors, because I don't want to be the person, all of a sudden I'm part of the family. I got to watch your kids while you're doing this. I got to carry your packages. No, don't know me.
Damn, I think I'm in
That's it.
between on that then, because it's like I get the importance of speaking with them, but inviting them into my home during a championship game that me and my friends is all like, that's a little personal. You don't think?
Sports
personal.
is public. It's one thing if it's like, yo, come over for this christening.
Yeah,
Or-
but what if they was all there for like a certain team and then they like the other team? Because I don't know who's playing.
that could make it spirited.
You get what I'm saying? Like, they coming in, that'll start a fight when you go for the other team sometimes.
What if one of the neighbors swung on your friends?
I'm gonna be real. Come in my house, a Cowboy fan. My Giants family is gonna be really upset. We're from New York, so
And then they
that's
got to figure out what to do with the body.
That's it.
well, at least he got help.
More of your calls up next, man. Should Tamika invite the neighbors to the championship game or not? We asking for a friend.
We are the Morning Hustle.